In this video, I will be showing you how to decrease the amount of shedding and breakage and mechanical damage that you have on your natural hair or your relaxed hair. But before we get started, make sure you go ahead and subscribe here to my channel and then click on that bell notification so you're notified every single time I post another video. And if you're excited about stopping the breakage so you can retain some of that length, then make sure you give this video a thumbs up. So the first thing that you saw me do was put a little bit of non-comedogenic oil on my ends. Non-comedogenic means an oil or a butter's ability to block the pores or follicles. So an oil that is comedogenic will block the pores and the follicles, while an oil or a butter that is non-comedogenic will not. All right, so in this case I am using an oil mixture or hair growth mixture that my Guru one-on-one members have, and I am using that to detangle my hair while it is dry, because our hair is strongest when it is dry and weakest when it is wet. And I am going to show you how to minimize the amount of shedding that you get. If you are not new to my channel, you already know my body deals with HS, but if you are new here, you don't know. So check the links in the description box below so you can learn a little bit more about HS if you're interested in what's going on in my scalp. But you can see that is the little itty bitty amount of shedding that we have from that one section. All right, so remember to check out my last video, because in that video I show you guys how to braid down your hair and retain length. And this is the takedown after the shea butter was used in my hair, and you will see that I have no breakage and the shedding is normal shedding. The average person, like I said, loses anywhere from 50 to 100 strands per day. So look at the brush. This is before the brushing starts, so peep game on how much hair is in this brush. Now, I know that it seems easiest to brush your hair or to detangle your hair when it is wet, because wet hair gives you the illusion of hair that is easily to detangle, or that is easier to detangle when it's wet. But to be honest, the difference between your hair wet and dry is that your hair when it's dry is at maximum strength, whereas your hair when it's wet is at its weakest. It is literally paralyzed whenever your hair is wet. So if you have a person that's in full strength and you try to push them over, versus a person that's weak and paralyzed and you try to push them over, the person that's weak and paralyzed is gonna fall right over, versus the person that's in full strength. Oh baby, you gonna have to put some muscle in that. That is the difference between your hair dry and wet. So as you are detangling your hair, pay attention to how I am holding my hair at the root, at the base, as I detangle the ends. And this is the way that I make sure that I'm not pulling out or yanking hair that isn't supposed to be pulled out. I am speeding this video up just a tad bit, you know, for time purposes, but outside of me speeding this portion up, you guys, it takes absolutely no time to detangle your hair dry. And I can assure you, a lot of people are going to be in the comments, because it always happens. It's always somebody's granddaughter, that's like, my grandma said. It's like, no, it's always somebody's granddaughter in the comments. It's like, it's just easier for me, oil doesn't work. Well, guess what, boo, I can assure you that if oil detangling does not work for you, you are doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. It's not that you doing it right and it just ain't going all right. No, you doing it wrong. That's why it's taking all day long. All right, so I am, like I said, detangling my hair dry. Now it feels absolutely grand. And for those people who love to do hot oil treatments, this is where hot oil treatments originated from, because you are supposed to detangle with oil, and instead of just wasting the oil that's in your head, at this point, if you wanted to do, I'm doing hot oil treatment with quotation marks with my fingers, at this point you would sit under a hooded dryer. But I do want you to take note of how much hair is in this brush after our first initial comb out. All right, this is the amount of hair that was supposed to shed after my hair had been braided for over 2 weeks, guys, over 2 weeks. So we'll talk a little bit more in a second.
It's fine. That's how I look in the morning.
Mommy looks crazy. Alright, so this is this is skin cell turnover week. If you don't know what that is, oh, I look crazy. If you don't know what skin cell turnover week is, now what I'm gonna do, especially because this is skin cell turnover week, what I'm going to do is actually do a clarifier on my scalp. I don't have my normal fave Kimbra, so y'all know this is my second fave. So I'm using this because it's detoxifying and it has volcanic ash in it. If you want more information on that, boom, check the blog post that will be listed below. Like, that's all you gotta do. I have all the information everywhere. But anywho, I'm going to do my scalp detox with this and then follow up with this shampoo for my second one. And then last but not least, I will be doing a small little deep conditioning treatment. Nothing too dramatic, you know what I mean, but that's what's happening. And then I will come back when it is time to blow dry my hair. But I think we're doing pretty good on length retention. What do you think? What are you guys thinking? Leave me some comments below. How do you think your girl's doing? Listen, I'm trying to kill all the myths for the 99s and the 2022s. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time, if you are washing your hair after a silk press or shampooing your hair, after a silk press, if your curls don't pop all the way back as soon as water touches your hair, you're like, oh my God, I gotta cut it. No, that is not how it goes. When you are taking the hair from alpha keratin to beta keratin, aka your hair from curly to straight, sometimes it takes it a second for all of the hydrogen bonds to be broken within the hair shaft. All right, so that's something that everybody should take into consideration. At this point, my scalp has been detoxed and clarified and shampooed with Olaplex's shampoo. Now I am combing this conditioner in my hair. Now I want you to notice that my hair is not dripping wet. I took a towel and I got as much water out of my hair shaft as I possibly could, and I'm only using the allotted amount of conditioner for my hair. Remember, the conditioner is supposed to go within the cortex of the hair shaft. If you can visually see your conditioner just sitting on your hair, dripping off your hair, sis, that means that it's being wasted, because the conditioner, especially a deep conditioner, is meant to go deep within the hair's cortex, past the cuticle layer. So if it's sitting on top of the cuticle layer, you have wasted product. I want you to notice how you don't see white stuff sitting on my hair. Why? It's because Olaplex's conditioner is a deep conditioner and the particles are very, very small. The molecules are very small. So it's going deep within my hair's cortex and doing its job. It's not just sitting on my hair visually for everyone to be able to see. And that's something that I really want everybody to realize. If you stop overusing product, you will save money. And if you learn when the proper time is to manipulate your hair versus wet and dry, you will retain length and save yourself the inches that you have to cut off because of mechanical damage. We'll be back again in a second. So for anybody that's scared, like, oh my God, I'm talking to the camera, nothing. The blow dryer is not the enemy. It's not sitting around waiting to kill your curls, waiting to destroy you. Our mama's been blow drying our hair for years. Granny, a lot of y'all was bald head when y'all was little, but that's beside the point.
What a way to be on self-esteem.
What you said, Mom?
What a way to be on self-esteem.
What was it? Part of the journey is accepting yourself, you know?
What you said?
Just say hi. You ain't gotta come over.
Hey y'all, what's up? 2022. I'm just saying, you know.
mom. So this is the ball of hair so far from combing the hair out since I have shampooed with conditioner. So this is our conditioner ball. Conditioner ball.
Did you get it?
So the big ball is right before shampoo and the small ball is after the shampoo. All right, so we're gonna have one more ball, and that ball will be the ball for after the blowout. But as you can see, blow drying your hair is not gonna make it fall out, and doing it this way, in my opinion, just reduces the amount of shedding. And remember, this is shedding from braids that has been in my hair for almost 2 weeks. So if you do the math, if the average person is losing anywhere from 55 to 100 strands a day, and if you multiply that times 14, about 16 days, that's the amount of hair that you should be losing. And I think this look pretty goddamn good for that number. You know what I mean? So the blowout, this is the portion that we normally make so complicated. It is so easy. All you have to do at this point is use a little bit of leave-in conditioner. Saying that you do not need leave-in conditioner through the blowout is crazy, because your leave-in conditioner is the heat protectant for the blow dryer. A line that I really like to use as an example for this is Design Essentials, because if you look on the bottle of Design Essentials leave-in conditioner, it tells you that it's also a heat protectant, because that is the purpose of leave-in conditioners, and professional hairstylists know that. But most of the time as a consumer, you just don't know, and I don't really expect you to. But sis, your leave-in conditioner is not something that you skip over. Forget about what YouTubers be telling you, okay? So now as I am rubbing this product into my hair isn't naturally stretching itself out because the hydrogen bond is broken, and by me constantly giving my hair shaft direction to go in a downward motion, what I am doing is preparing my hair to be straightened temporarily. And when I say straightened, I just mean stretched. I just say stretch, because I'm not straightening my hair this time. We're just simply doing a blowout. All right, so I want you guys to notice how I'm brushing my hair, and if this video doesn't do anything, I would like it to kill the myth and to stop the fear that most women of color or women with naturally curly hair have against combs and brushes. For whatever reason, we think that combs and brushes are the things that are keeping our hair from growing, and that could not be further from the truth. It just could not be. You guys will see here that the blow drying process is very, very easy, and when you just go ahead and blow dry and use the tools as you know they're meant to be used, you're not constantly in your hair pulling and tugging. Remember, if you're doing the stretch method, I know a lot of people aren't going to want to hear this, but it takes longer. Like, you'll notice even as I'm talking, I'm almost done blow drying this small section of my hair, versus if you were doing the stretching method, you would still be holding it with the blow dryer waiting for it to dry. And then you would be going back and doing the part that I'm doing, instead of just going ahead, blow drying your hair and cutting the blow dryer off and moving on about your business. Okay, so now I am using my last a little bit of heat protectant. This is from Design Essentials, their serum, and I just put that on there really quick when I did the cold shot to close my cuticle all the way. That is it, boo, and that is all. This is super duper easy. This isn't a length check or anything like that. You guys know my hair is cut in a V, so there's no way you can see my true length when my hair is blown out. But you guys know I shaved my head bald almost 2 years ago. Well, almost bald, not quite bald, but almost bald. And this is where we're at. Hair grows back, and blow dryers do not make your hair fall out. And coming from a woman who has hidradenitis suppurativa, someone who experiences thin spots in the scalp all the time because it's something hereditary that I was born with. You know, hair grows back and you can thicken your hair up, but it's something that you can do once you have the proper routine. This is the very final ball of hair. That's all the hair that was there, that last little itty bitty ball. That was the hair that was there from the blowout. So for those who think that using a blow dryer is going to make all of your hair fall out, the blowout ball was the smallest ball out of the three, and this is the amount of hair that is left over from me combing out my hair before I wash it, me shampoo before I wash it, before I shampoo it, and then the second ball was from the detangling the process again with the conditioner, or the comb out process with the conditioner, and then the very last ball was from the blowout. You guys, don't get mad at me, but a lot of people have a ball 3 times bigger than that simply from the detangling process before a blow dryer or shampoo and conditioner ever touch their hair. All right, so I will have a video coming really soon sharing my full entire workout routine with you guys, along with videos from my mother. But at this point of this video, I'm winding down and getting ready to go and relax, you guys. So make sure you let me know in the comments below what your favorite part, if any, what your favorite part of this video was. And stay cool, calm, and collective, boo, and stop being extra. You can use a blow dryer or a flat iron. You just have to do it properly.
The vibe is massive, it's supernatural. Keep it factual, you know you're maxing back. Look at the way they hold they chat. Honestly amazing, I want you on occasion. I can do you favors that I know you won't do for.